Okay, hopefully y'all can't hear the TV the whole video, but welcome to Jasmine Unscripted. This is the last video of the year, even though we're about to be in 2026 in 3 days, 2 days, whatever. And I wanted to do recapping my 2025. I should have just did the accomplishment cake, and I could have made a whole video, but I don't have a cake. So we're just going to do this instead. Last year I did this on, I had made a YouTube video on my main channel, but I also did this on Threads, and this year I'm not doing that. I'm just going to save it for right here, my little digital memory box. So, January, not a lot happened, but we're going to talk about it anyway. So, January, I celebrated my first month of memberships. Okay. I was very excited. Like, it was 1 month, January 5th, 1 month since, had it. And at that point, I did have 6 members. So that was very exciting. And, should I do glasses on or off? Well, it don't matter because ain't no ring light over here. And then, so y'all know the story. If you follow me on my main channel, I will leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description down below if y'all would want to watch that story time of how I got my license and what happened. I was supposed to get it January 29th, but then something had happened. I got it January 30th, 2025, and I have had it ever since, and I am not trying to lose it, okay? Because some people will be losing their license in the little form, like losing it in their house, and the physical form, as in they do something where they get their license taken away. Not me. February, spent another Valentine's Day alone. Like, I would love to have a date next year, but I don't think it's going to happen. This is not me being negative. This is just me, like, I want to have a boyfriend, but at the same time, I get antisocial, and then it'd be a whole mess. And, like, I know somebody's going to say, you should go out more, I don't feel safe to go out. I don't. So, yeah. So, I spent Valentine's Day alone, and I celebrate a loved one's birthday and somebody else's birthday. So, there is that. Oh, January. Yeah, Martin Luther King Day and a stupid man. Moving on. March, I think this was when I had to get a new actual therapist, and I did not like her at first, and yeah, and I was kind of confused because I never had like therapy before, and I do not feel no shame in saying that, and nobody should make you feel shamed in saying that, because we all need something, whether it's prayer, God, therapy, whatever it is, we all need something, because we can't just be going through life just hurting. Still hustling on YouTube. At this point, I think it was like 400 watch hours away from getting fully monetized with the ads. And I just say, I was kind of getting annoyed. I was like, dang, what's taking so long? Like, I was still going live. Oh, I was still going live, this, that, and the third. So I was hustling. Every single day, I would go live on my main channel. Am I going to do that over here? I don't know. I don't know if I would even do that. But that was basically March, and celebrated another loved one's birthday. And April, that is I can't even get into it, I'm gonna cry. It's always a sad one. That is something I'm working on in therapy, or I'm going to be working on, because the way I can't gel with April like that. I think the kids, it was Resurrection Sunday. I think it was March or April. I cannot remember. And then the month got a little bit better because I got surprised with Beyoncé tickets. Okay. In May, so it was May 9th, I think, went to see Beyoncé for the first time ever. That is an experience I will never, ever forget. Nobody can take that away from me, because I have been a fan of Beyoncé since her Destiny's Child's days, and since her solo career, her marrying Jay-Z, the kids, all of it. I have always been a fan. I think there was an era, one of her songs I did not like, but other than that, I've been a fan, and I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. She was like, great. And sometimes I look back in the videos like, wow, I really saw Beyonce in the la flesh. Then I went to go see Lilo and Stitch and at the movies. And let me just say, I had a grand old time. Except this time, my tummy was hurting the whole time. I don't know what it was. Was it popcorn or whatever I had? My stomach was hurting, okay? And it's experience with my loved one again, and I loved it, okay? And I also became an auntie again, and finally got my ads on YouTube. And y'all know, on my main, that was a hustle. That was when I finally crossed over that finish line, that 3,993. And then when I looked, they was like, okay. And I was like, but the funny thing is, you gotta activate it yourself. Like, can y'all do it? That sucked the fun out of it a little bit. Just saying. And also, I was on Facebook dating a lot. So I was talking to some guys. Almost went out with a couple of them. But it's just something just wasn't right. Just wasn't right. And also, this year I met some of y'all. Like, Jasmine, Grimy, Blurred. Some of y'all met y'all this year. And I got to still hang with my old YouTube homies like Mika and Ariana. So, yeah. And then June, I finally stopped daily live streaming. Like, I was going live literally every single day, 7 days a week. Now I only go live 3 or 4 times a week because, like, anybody got time for that? I got a life to live. Anybody got time for that? At all. And then, yes, I stopped doing that. And let me just say, it was weird at first, but over the months, I have gotten used to it, and it's been so much better. And then started driving to church more. Well, actually, I had been doing that for about a year, and I was getting a little bit more comfortable with driving. But the thing is, with driving, some people can't drive right. Not an inch, not a bit. Not a bit, not a bit, not a bit. Okay, July. I did my Rose Lie July. That is the last time it would be called that. I did it on my main channel. Next year will be over here, and it'll be Jazz Lie. Okay? Jazz Lie July. It's where I upload vlogs every single day, and over there, I'll be doing the same thing that I mentioned I was going to do in December, where I'll be uploading like a lot of rankings, this, that, and the third, pop culture things, this, that, and the third. So, yeah, that's what my audience over there has to look forward to. Also, over the months, was talking to people, flirting with people. August, I started the idea of my Christmas children's book, okay? It was going to be short or whatever, but I did not know children's books could be longer. I'll remember that for next time, okay? And I don't remember anything else. I was supposed to go on a date with this guy, and I was really excited about it. And then literally the day before, he said he had to reschedule, and I kind of blocked him because I never heard from him again. But something about that guy, you keep watching towards the end because something interesting very much happened the other day on TikTok. And I quit the dating apps. Now I do want to try Hinge because I've been hearing some good stories about Hinge, but we will see. I've heard good and bad. There's good and bad in all these dating apps, you know, because it's really hard for me to meet people in person. And if I do, they always be in their 40s. Like, should I start giving the 40-something-year-olds a chance or something? Like, is that the vibe that is given? Do I need to date somebody 10 years older than me? You know? I mean, back then I didn't have nothing against that. I just don't want to date somebody who's 50. Like, ew. That's gross. That's gross. Like, I have nothing against dating somebody in their 40s, but that's 50s gross. Okay, September, learned how fake some content creators are. I'll get more. Well, actually, that was the start of it. Because once summer was over, I noticed some people were watching less and less. Like, I was on it. And anytime you would upload, I would watch your uploads right when it went up. And the way that's about to change next year. Okay? Because, like, no. I started planning birthday stuff this time, the 3rd October. I withdrew from being so heavily available to some of my friends because at the end of the day, I need to live my own life, okay? I got tired of be hearing you boo hoo, this, that, and the third. Like, I will still be your friend and, like spending time with people. Like, sometimes I just want to spend time by myself. No offense to anybody, but I really do. Like, let me have my me, self, and I time. And you take your goodbye bye self over there. Like, no, 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 no. And realize how so involved I was in some people's lives. Like, take a step back for a little bit. You can still be their friend and don't be so involved. Um, I went to the fall festival. It was so much fun, but the way they had different stuff, I did not get a chance to get to everything. Like they had a petting zoo. I would love to get closer to the animals and see some, and all this other stuff. Yeah. Then I went to Vegas. Y'all know I love me some Vegas. I wouldn't want to live there, but to visit there, love, love, love. And I saw Maxwell and Lucky Day, and saw these people, met new people, very nice people, and this, that, and the third. It was fun. It's always fun going to a Maxwell concert. And again, seeing Lucky Day in person, he fine. Okay, I'll admit I did not know a lot of his music, but he fine or whatever. And I turned 33. Now, 33 is definitely much. 32 would definitely have to be my favorite year so far of my 30s. 33 is giving, we're just here so far. It's giving, we're just here. So in November, I celebrated Thanksgiving. I did not do Vlogsgiving. You don't know what that is. I would vlog every day until Thanksgiving. We're not doing that again. I think I did like 11 days and then I just stopped because, the election had happened and I was kind of pissed about that. And yeah. Then I released my children's book. It wasn't very successful, but some kids I know enjoyed it. Learned that people were not actually watching my videos. And I think that was proven again during Vlogmas. And what I mean by that is that people will literally sit up here and just make your comment out the title. Like, are you really watching? Or are you too lazy to just give a real comment? I'm just saying. A guy from YouTube, I thought he was cute. I was like, if he's in the same state as me and he cute and I was actually going to give him a chance, until I saw what happened next. The picture. And I know this is bad, but I gotta be attracted to the person. And I was not. At all. And he was like calling me my queen, my queen, my wife, my wife, my queen, my queen, my wife, my wife. I actually did a story time about it on this channel. So if you want to see that, you could see that as well. And here we are back in December. So December, I drove myself to church for the very first time by myself. Even though somebody was riding behind me, it's still an accomplishment, okay? Nobody was in the car with me. It was just me and my Stitch plushie, okay? Went to the winter, and I don't want to put that out there. Went to the winter festival. I had fun, but all the fun stuff happened at night, and y'all know how I feel about going out at night. If I ain't seen somebody with me, I ain't going. Okay? Spent time with family for Christmas. Went to LA twice. It was so much fun. I tried Taco Pete. I'm gonna miss them. Did 20 days of Vlogmas. I planned that out on purpose. Because I knew I was gonna get tired. Planned for next year. Like planning content. Planning life stuff. I want life changes. I want to do stuff differently. I want to explore. I want to drive more. I said all this in my vision board. I want a boyfriend. Like, there's a lot of things I want. And flirted a lot. Yeah, there was somebody on here I flirted with a lot. A lot. A lot. Embarrassing a lot. A lot. He flirts with me and I flirt back. I'm not afraid to admit it. But, yeah, that is... Oh, yeah, before I get too far, so in August, the guy I was mentioning, tell me why I caught him looking, I guess I forgot to block him on TikTok. Tell him why I caught him liking my TikTok story. Like, sir, you over here liking my TikTok story and saying all these beautiful words and poetry, and you over here liking my TikTok story, and you could not even get the nerve to set up another date. Like, what are you doing, sir? What do you think you're doing? Like, no. Pretty much my 2025, all the things I want to share publicly Anyway, 2025 has been good for me. So this before, good for me, bad for the US of A, very bad. But yeah, I hope 2026 is good too. I hope I accomplish more things. There are things I'm working on behind the scenes for myself personally that I do not want to share, and share things I'm working on YouTube. Like, I would also like to try to see if I can monetize this channel too, which would be nice, and keep my other channel monetized and go up from here. And I hope you all have a great 2026. I know this channel is just getting started, but there's more in store. Next upload will be January 1st, and I probably won't upload over here for like 2 weeks. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, what was the best thing that happened to you this year? Let me know in the comment section. Bye.